Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to King Arthur the role-playing wargame, where today we're gonna push even further into Wessex and Kent as we're trying to take some territory off our enemy.
Yes, my king.
We're not gonna let them recruit troops here in the north, so we are going to attack before they finish recruiting. What do they have? Well, they have a priest over here with protection from magic, invisible wall. Okay, so a champion, two champions, I guess. No, a champion and a warlord. They have good archers. They have good pikemen. Okay, we'll have to keep away, like these heavy footmen will have to stay away from the battle. Let's fight. Yeah, let's fight in this. Forest and hill sounds pretty good. This song never gets boring. Like, this plays in most of the battles, and somehow it still gets you going. Pretty nice song. So what will I do is take these heavy footmen and leave them in the forest, leave them hidden. We don't want them to get out at any point. What do we have here? Storm of Avalon and regenerate stamina and the enhanced springs. Or the enchanted springs. Okay, archers, we will have infantry. Good. Let's have our cavalry. All of it. Over here. Good. Then let's start capturing these. And what I want to do, if I can, is either get here inside this forest or somewhere around here. Because I've got a bit of a problem when it comes to his heavy troops, like these break shields. To say there are light units, I will keep the spears to the side. Let's try to do that now. So we're gonna take these spear units, cavalry put on 4th group. I'm going to take the spears and we're gonna put them on the 3rd group, and I am going to bring them on this side. And that will leave us with this infantry. Good. Let's continue going forward. I'm gonna try to march the archers forward just for a bit, until we can start catching their troops. They're working on capturing this, let's see. Can I start firing upon them there? Oh yeah, so he played it smart there. He did the right thing. Now they're also hard, difficult to see. He's retreating, he's taking a slightly defensive position. Light cavalry and turning knights. Let's see if I can catch them. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take this guy over here. Okay, we'll have them cleave there. They've got some protection, guardian angels, okay. Let's take this guy with these spears. Oh, they're doing this smart. Let's see if we can catch them in the forest, so to speak. What? You captured... Okay, so we captured one of them there. Let's fire upon them here. Okay, nice. We're about to be done there. We are going to use some of these abilities here. Good. Now let's fire upon the next group of archers. Okay. Yeah, we need to go around like so. Now let's start firing on the last group of archers. Okay, that guy's down, and so will be this one. I'm gonna do another volley on those bowmen. And then we're gonna start firing on his break shields. Yeah, I'll retreat the sentinels in the forest. These guys are almost done. These guys will be almost done as well. Nice. Okay, so at this point we're not doing a whole lot. I'm just gonna continue shooting. And there should be apparently one more unit around here. Or there's something I'm missing. No, I'm definitely missing a unit. What are these? Stone circle. Not the most stone circle I've ever seen, but sure. We're gonna capture these. And then he will start losing morale if he's not attacking us. So this gives us 0% for some reason. Yeah, I don't know where his last unit is. Oh, there they are. Another unit of break shields, but it doesn't matter anymore. We're done over here. Okay, got ourselves a scattering shield, 50% magic resistance to the hero's unit, great. I am going to do a quick save. This game has a tendency to crash every once in a while. There are a few fixes. If you buy a non-Steam version, there is a patch, a slightly non-official patch that you can download. And basically what it does, it forces the game to use more video memory than it does, and thus it will remove the crashes. And there is a workaround with Steam as well. You'll find it in the forum, like you edit the file, the executable file, And you can give it the same idea of use more video memory than it's actually using, and thus preventing some crashes. Okay, here we'll need...
On my way.
I guess we can't do it in one turn. Okay.
Yes, my liege.
Over here we're doing another battle.
Attack!
What do they have? They have another priest with whirlwind, and Sir Elred with sanctuary and stuff. Saxon riders. So they have trample and conquerors. This means they capture the territory faster. Okay, not a super hard battle. Let's go with something like this. Plains and forests. I have a friend who started doing videos. Unfortunately, they're in Romanian, but he started doing videos about old games. Games like Heretic, Quake 3, things like that. Like really old games. Like some of you, taking a look at my demographics, some of you know what I'm talking about, while others, I'm guessing they do not. Not that I'm blaming you or anything. Okay, let's go. I would like that extra food there. How should I do this? Should I split the cavalry? Have one cavalry go that way? Now let's have two cavalries going on this side. And then we'll have the heavy infantry here. And we'll have the light infantry in the back. And he has been putting together like these weird kind of computers with old video cards, with old components. Like he's doing some restoration work. He has some experience on that side. So he's been working with old system, like old parts. And he's installing like Windows XP on them and doing all kinds of crazy ideas. I've been contemplating the idea of using some of my old computer parts as well to make such a machine. Like if you would make a machine like that with Windows XP and things like this, some of these old games would work wonderfully. I installed Diablo, like Diablo 2. When did I install it? Like, is it last night? I think it's last night that I installed Diablo 2. And man, that resolution 800 over 600p. When you are playing on a monitor that's 2500p, it's like, and I can't do a full screen. If I do a full screen, then everything is so pixelated, you can't really play it like that. I think I'm gonna bring my light infantry up here. Or I'll do this on his cavalry. And I will try Dragon's Eye. He's doing some nice flanking. Some total war. Oh, that's Dragon's Breath. I didn't... Ah. Yeah. I think they're trying to expose us around here. Let's try to do a quick volley. Okay. And now we're gonna do this. Man, look at that. They really escaped us, didn't they? Well, not anymore. Okay. Come on. Okay, and now we retreat them.
Archers.
Let's not keep our archers in a battle they can't win. Okay.
Infantry. Infantry. Archers.
They were really relentless on that. They really wanted us. Look at this. A spell right in the middle of his archers. They threw in a spell ward which protected some of them. At least one of his units.
Infantry. Infantry. Attack. Archers.
How can he fire upon us? Who fires upon us right now?
Fire. Fire. Infantry. Infantry.
Yeah, let's throw this guy in here.
Infantry. Infantry.
You will take this.
Infantry.
I will try to do a bit of cleave.
Archers. Fire. Fire. Infantry. Infantry.
And I will retreat one of these sentinels to attack his long axes.
Cavalry.
Yeah, we're still fighting over this one,
Archers.
but not for long.
Infantry.
Hey,
Infantry.
jump in here, please.
Archers.
Okay, with you, let's see, what else are we going to do?
Infantry.
Let's do a Fog of Avalon. Let's reduce
Archers.
their range as well, why not?
Infantry. Attack.
Okay,
Infantry.
protection from magic or do a bit of Sound of Courage. I guess I can do... Like, for how long is this still protected?
Infantry.
Let's use Sound of Courage.
Infantry.
And I will bring you around here.
Attack. Infantry. Infantry. Infantry.
I want to retreat this unit and push it in the back of his spears. Not a whole lot of Fuscarls left, but still.
Infantry. Archers. Infantry. Infantry.
Okay. Let's take this guy out now.
Infantry. Infantry. Archers. Fire. Infantry. Attack. Attack.
Okay, what does he have here? Okay, these are a bunch of break shields.
Infantry.
I feel like I have to retreat this guy.
Infantry. Attack. Infantry.
Right, take the mage out.
Archers. Fire.
And we're gonna fire upon his archer. Yeah, let's take Sir Gareth into the forests. Protect him.
Cavalry.
And now...
Archers.
Well,
Fire.
we're almost done.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Good. I'll bring you around here.
Infantry. Infantry. Infantry.
We'll do a cleave.
Infantry. Fire. Infantry. 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 Archers.
Okay.
Infantry.
Now let's do this.
Attack. Archers. Infantry. Infantry.
Okay, well, with that in mind, I think the only necessary
Infantry.
thing I need to do is wait.
Infantry. Attack.
Yeah, they still have a bunch of break shields over there.
Infantry.
And we have no more mana, we have no mana regeneration ability. And with this we will reduce their morale down to 0, and that's going to be it. In a sense, I do enjoy these battles. I think that this is something that Total War could implement as well. I mean, there's nothing special going on in here. Like, the only thing that we see is heavy units being able to resist for longer. They're not killing a lot quicker, at least not at these lower levels, but they stay in the battle long. Let's see, population growth in the hero's fiefdom and food production. I like that. Once again, I'm gonna do a bit of a save. Good.
Yes, my lord.
Because I had to re-record a few battles in the past, and I don't want to do that anymore. It takes quite a bit of time, and sometimes in the early morning I don't have all that much to record and stuff. And it's very unfortunate, especially when I'm playing, like, if I'm doing a battle once, I'm very enthusiastic, I love the game. But if it crashes and I have to do it again, okay, I'll do it a second time. If it crashes a third time, then it's starting to become frustrated, and we don't want that. Though luckily, I didn't have that kind of a crash, but just in case. Okay, well, I guess I was trying to think whether I want to keep him with this weapon or throw it onto this guy. Zurke is nice, but I'm not really using him for fight. This guy already has to fight. We have a cursed sword. Maybe we'll keep it. This guy has the minus 15 cooldown, this one leadership, 2 rain. Okay. Overall, I think we're fine here. And I'm going to need to start moving on this side. If I wait one turn in this province, what happens? Let's see, it's a castle. Maybe we can find another one on the map and I can figure that out. Minus 20 upkeep, is that the type of castle that we have? It seems like it's a... No, it's a different type of castle.
Yes, my king.
You know what? It doesn't say that we are going to fight. The monks in this monastery are famous for their knowledge of the Shid and their expertise regarding the art of magic. They might be able to remove the curse from Balin's sword. Let's do the quest. And I am going to send Sir Kay because he's the best both in adventuring, reign and leadership. You are Arthur's famous knight and the abbot of the monastery greets you happily. He assures you that they will be able to remove the curse from the sword, but he also pleads you for help. Apparently the abbey is in grave danger. Though it is protected by knights and warriors, some noblemen of the Old Faith have found a secret league and are gathering an army to attack the monastery. I listen to his request. The abbot is concerned about a small monastery deep in the forest. He sent some troops there, but they will be outnumbered. Please, good knight, bring the monks to safety. A young knight knows the way. He will accompany you. I take the young... I'd like to know who I'm up against, I ask. They are supporters, but only nobles can join them. I wasn't born a nobleman too, and I hear the rumors. Sir Ewan is one of them. He was an old friend of mine. He became a follower of the Old Faith, and now he will no longer talk to me. He has even tried to stop the preachers. Okay, well, take the young knight as a guide. Near the monastery, you hear the sounds of battle. You order your men to surround the area. From the clearing, you see that the small monastery has high walls and a few warriors and peasants defend it. They are besieged by hundreds in dark armor and 2 giant knights. I charge the enemy with my warriors and challenge the knights in battle. I wait until my troops have surrounded the enemy and attack from all sides. I wait until most of the attackers fall at the wall and I attack by surprise. Well, if we charge... I guess we could go ahead and do a charge. Or we can be slightly sneaky and wait until my troops have surrounded the enemy and attack from all sides. Let's charge in battle. You charge 4 with your men, the 2 knights being your primary target. You cut yourself through to them, defeat them both in duel, and your men capture them. The enemy was caught by surprise. Their leaders lost. Many of them flee, the rest either perish or surrender. I interrogate an enemy knight. On closer inspection, the 2 knights appear to be quite young and brutally strong. They are also very stubborn, and they won't even tell you their own names, let alone those of the other members. A monk says they are well known here, as they are the youngest son of Sir Ewan. I torture them, the pain shall loosen their tongue. I have them executed. I have them chained and take them with me to the abbey. You have 2 prisoners put on the wagon and escort them away under a strong guard. I tell the abbot about the survivors that the survivors have to board the wagon and we leave. Everyone is ready, so we head out for the abbey. After an uneventful trip, you roll through the abbey's gates in one piece, where the survivors are received joyfully. We need to talk about how we proceed. The abbot is glad that the monks and the sons of Ewan survived. He also mentioned the scholar of the sheet among the survivors, who might know something about removing the curse. But there is still something that you must find out first. Who are the members of the secret group? Here's the scholar and here's the sword. Waste my time and suffer my wrath. Let's see what we can find about the followers of the oil faith. It's certain that Sir Irwin is part of the conspiracy, as his sons led the attack. You should see him, but be warned, he is as huge as a mountain and traces his ancestry back to the Firbolgs. He is also skilled in the ways of magic. Here, take this sacred cross and wear it. I go to the castle of Sir Irwin. There's a small village on the shores of the lake, but most of the people are not at home. Perhaps they suspect something. There are a few men on the castle walls either. It is almost as if you were in a haunted village. I wait for nightfall and approach the castle in the dark. I have my men board the boats and row across the lake. We have some. But if they're waiting for us, they might shoot at our men. Even though it's successful, let's wait until the night. At nightfall, your men stand guard at the fort while you climb the walls with your best henchmen. There are very few defenders. You leave them to your men and only take some of them to the great hall. The lord of the castle will probably await you there. Sir Ewan awaits you fully prepared. The few warriors standing behind him seem to have survived from the battle of the monastery. He's huge and in his armor, he doesn't look old. You order him to tell you the names of the other conspirator. He doesn't seem keen on talking. I tell him I have his son, and if he lays down his weapon, they shall all leave. I challenge him to a duel, but we don't have a lot of fight. I demand his surrender. We are taking the castle, his men would die in vain. I call my men and let the crowd take the old man down. Well, let's tell him that we have his sons. He reluctantly lowers his sword and tells you about everything. He tells you everything about the conspiracy. The cabal meets when the moon is full, and the next meeting will be held on a nearby hilltop, at the stone circle of a druid. You have him clapped in irons and send him into the abbey. I go and take care of the little gathering once and for all. You arrive at the stone circle before the gathering. You hide your men in the woods and send out some scouts. The first unsuspecting victims enter the trap by nightfall. By the time the moon rises, they are all there. They have brought quite a few warriors with them as guards. Attack, we don't take prisoners. Attack, but don't kill the nobles, only take them as own. I try to negotiate. As you walk out of the forest with your warriors, your movements make no small noise. The soldiers of the noblemen quickly stand defensively between you and their masters. You can buy your freedom now for 1,000 gold pieces, but you still have to flee. Choose 6 members as scapegoats, the rest may leave for 10,000 gold pieces. I offer to spare their lives if they lay down their weapons. They understand that they have no chance, and decide to put their fate in the hands of the Lord of Kent. You have them clapped in irons and head for the abbey. I return to the abbey with prisoners. The abbot is glad to hear that the threat is gone. Meanwhile, it turns out that the conspiracy was led by Ewan. The abbot is expecting an envoy from the Lord of Kent who will lead the trial. They will remove the curse from the sword at daybreak tomorrow. You have earned it. Now let's watch Ewan's trial. The judgment is severe but fair. If the old man vows to accept Christianity and pledges to lead a peaceful life near the monastery, he can leave. If he doesn't, he dies. Ewan doesn't accept that. His only wish is to die by the hands of the one who captured him. He was a worthy opponent, so I duel him and allow him to die with honor. I have him hanged in the courtyard as a warning to all the rebels. I request mercy for him and offer him a chance to join me. Now he is loyal to the old faith, so he's gonna create problems if we ask him to join us. He was an unworthy opponent, so I duel him and allow him to die with honor. The old man is wounded and doesn't really try to win. He just wants to die by the sword in battle, faithful to the ancient traditions. Soon he lies dead in the courtyard of the monastery. Judgment has been done. I wait till dawn for the ritual of cleansing. The monks begin the ritual by the first light of dawn. As soon as the rays of the sun touch the blade, the sword begins to shine brightly, and it loses its ominous red glow. The ancient sword has been cleansed of the malevolent magic that made it so harmful. We have 15% army losses because we charged there. Free Rightful, we gain free on Rightful, 405 XP, and Sword of Pendragon. So what's happening here? 50% chance to a battle-centered adventure. Sure, let's rest here, we might get a quest out of it. At this point, let's check the sword. Super curious about it. Sword of Pendragon, 2 fight, 2 leadership, and after 300 kills, it will get +2 to cleave skill. I like this over this one. And instead of these 2 fight, we're gonna throw that in. Okay. Well, let's do another quick save. Now I'm being paranoid. So, what else do we want to do? Well, we have no more time, unfortunately, for today. And we need to take care of this quest as well. So what should happen is we're gonna capture these during the next term, and we're gonna use Sir Kay to capture the monastery and the village, and we'll be done with the war here. Then we need to replenish the troops, march this guy. We need to find the hermit soon, because this is a quest that after a long time it becomes inactive, if I remember correctly. Like basically you just fail it. And then we're going to use him to go over here, over the air, get a chance for these guys to join us. I am going to take Sir Kay afterwards north to Dagonet and then to this territory. I will take a look. Let's see, did we unlock anything? We unlocked farmlands. Hungry empires end up as dead empires. +1 food productivity in every province from now on. And that's it. Well, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful day, everyone.